In this season of Draft Mode, the game has changed. The two best trainers at Nightmare, James and Pat, will be duking it out in a best 2 out of 3 with the Pokémon trading card game. In each episode, they'll be using one expansion from each generation and opening 10 card packs. After each episode, the winner will spin a wheel to determine which expansion will be played in the next episode. As with Season 1, the cards opened from each pack will not carry over, and therefore both trainers will have to rethink and revamp their strategies each episode. Welcome to Draft Mode, Season 2. Alright, so here we are with the wheel this week. I won last week fairly handedly, I would say, and that just goes to show what having a good strategy with a lot of tempo allows you to do in this format. We're continuing on with the second half here of Generation 4 with Platinum, Heartgold, and Soulsilver. So we have quite a few slices here that I think are fairly interesting, and this introduces now SP cards, which we'll be getting into in the breakdown just shortly. But without any further ado, I'm going to get started on the spin. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be playing with Unleashed this week. I think this will make for fairly interesting set. We can expect more of what we saw last week with maybe a little bit more consistency. And without any further ado, we're going to get straight into the breakdown to let you guys know what to expect in this set. In Heartgold, Soulsilver, Unleashed, there are 96 cards that are available. There are 7 Prime cards, which are Crobat, Kingdra, Lantern, Steelix, Tyranitar, and Ursaring. Each one of these Prime cards themselves are game-changing in their own right. There are also 6 Legend cards, which are a combination of Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. And in order to play these Legend cards, you must have both of them in your hand at the same time. But if you were to play them, they are devastating for your opponent. But more importantly than any other card, in this set, there's one Meta Warping Trainer card, which is Rare Candy. Rare Candy allows any deck to be consistent in bringing out late-game Stage 2 Pokemon early on in the battle. And without any further ado, we're going to get straight into the polls to see which cards we're going to see today. Alright, so here we are in the pack opener. So we are skipping over Platinum and going straight into Heartgold, Soulsilver, which I am totally fine with. And we're going to be starting with Heartgold, Soulsilver Unleashed. Interesting set, as you saw in the breakdown. I think there's a lot of Pokemon in here I would like to get. If I get any of the primes, I'm pretty sure it's an instant win. So, we'll see what we get. Right from the start, Sudowoodo, not bad. It's a pretty good basic Pokemon. Also, seeing all these other ground types in here is great, as well as, you know, the Horsey Seadra core. It's the start of something good. It's definitely a good first pack. Alright, next pack here. Ooh, a Tyranitar and another Pupitar. So, if we get a Larvitar here, then Tyranitar is live, which could be a good dark ground core that we could be looking to see here. Honestly, so far we've gotten a lot of options just from these first 2 packs. I can see this getting even better. Alright, next pack. Roserade, not bad, not bad. A pretty good for the rare slot. That does require more. Oh, there's a Larvitar, so now that Tyranitar is live. So we do have a really good ground dark core already, and a decent enough water line, I'm not going to lie. The grass is not bad, but the psychic and electric is not something that we're looking to run at this moment in time.
Alright, so moving on to Heartgold, Soulsilver. Not gonna lie, kinda got trounced last week. Gonna blame that on having a fever. So, we're gonna try to bounce back this week. Patrick gave me a quick rundown of some of the cards to look out for since he opened his packs before I did, and he was gloating, saying that his openings were fantastic. So, a little bit nervous here, but let's hope that we can open as good as he did. All right. Wow, a lot of different stuff here. Nothing to really write home about. I know that he's mentioned Tyranitar is in here as one of the best cards. Got a Pupitar, so, you know, one step in the right direction. Second pack. Okay, Crobat, Rare Prime. That's an interesting rarity type. He also mentioned that Crobat was really good. And then we got our Larvitar there. I don't want to be running too many different types of energy, though, so I think it really depends on what we pull. Number 3. Okay, we got Zubat and Golbat, so we can now officially get into Crobat, which is good. We are getting a decent amount of Psychic Pokemon, so same with Grass, though. And Fighting. A lot of them.
All right, next pack. Ooh, Torterra. That's pretty good. That is fairly good. Another Onix, another Larvitar, and another Riolu here. I'm really hoping for a Lucario or something like that. Or the Tyranitar Prime. That would be perfect for what we're running right now. Super Scoop Up, not that great. But otherwise, it's alright. It's alright. Alright, next pack. Ooh, a Mismagius. That's an interesting pull there. I don't think that that's going to really fit in too well to what we already have, but Tauros definitely will. Another Riolu. I'm getting kind of tired of seeing all those Riolus here. Judge is interesting, so is Engineer's Adjustments. We potentially could see some of that in there. I mean, the draw power from Adjustments is just, it is pretty crazy, but we'll have to see where that fits in our deck. Alright, next pack here. Ooh, there's the Lucario. So now we're getting a really good ground dark core here. This Misdreavus is good. I mean, that Mismagius is now live as well. There's going to be a lot of consistency in this set. I mean, there is only 96 cards. So, we probably will be seeing fairly consistent decks here. So I want to be playing as consistent as possible.
Pack number 4. Okay, Torterra. Life Herb. Another Misdreavus. Pack number 5. Oh, Beldum. Wow, okay. Neat. Another Pupitar. Really hoping for like a rare candy or something. Pack number 6. Alright, we have Tyranitar. So we have the entire line. Unfortunately and unsurprisingly, Tyranitar is dark, which means that it's going to be very difficult to run him, as I'm pretty sure the only dark that we've pulled so far. We actually have the entire evolutionary line here. But we did get a Metang, so I'm really leaning towards this Psychic Core. Pack number 7, another Golbat. Interviews question, not too. Okay. Be nice to get another Crobat, though. And a Metagross. Wow, okay. Although the price of these cards leads me to think they're not that good. I guess. Oh, hey, rare candy. There we go. That's nice. So Patrick told me this card is absolutely busted. Let's see if he was lying or not. Oh wow, yeah, nope, that's pretty freaking good. All right, cool, definitely running that.
All right, next pack here. We still haven't seen a Prime yet. I would love to see one of those. Oh, another Torterra. I don't think I've seen a Grottle. If I see Grottle, then Torterra becomes live, which is nice. And different Onix this time. There's the rare candy. I don't even know why I was talking about Torterra. Rare candy is meta warping. This is just an insane card. It's a great card, especially if you open with it early. Anything that allows me to search out this card just makes my deck incredible, absolutely incredible. You can play a stage 2 Pokemon first turn. It's crazy. So we are definitely running that, and hopefully we have a strategy that will be able to facilitate the best use possible of that rare candy. All right, next pack here. So we got a rare secret here. Alf Lithograph, useless, absolutely. All this means is shuffle your deck, and it's just an unknown. Doesn't do anything. It's an interesting card. It's a great card for collectors, but other than that, it's just absolutely useless. So that's a terrible... That could have been a Prime. That would have been awesome. Unfortunately, that's not the case. We're on the next pack here. But I did forget that we did have a Grotle in the last pack. I was just so caught up with the Alf Lithograph that I completely forgot, but... Ooh! A Lantern Prime! What? Oh, that kind of messes a lot of things up. That's not the Prime that I wanted, by any stretch of the imagination. That's a really good Prime, though. We've got like 3 different strategies we can run just with our pulls so far. We do have one more pack to open. That's... You know, I'm just getting teased here with that Alf Lithograph, and now this Lantern is just... That's rough, that's rough. Alright, last pack here. Let's see. Can we pull 2 Primes and a Secret Rare? That'd be insane. It's crazy, but let's see what we get. Another Roserade. Okay, alright. That's not too bad. Turtwig, Cherubi, just trying to see. Another Engineer's Adjustment. So we're going to have nice draw power in this deck. We'll be able to play pretty fast and loose, I think. But just looking at what we have here, we have the start of, I think, like 3 different strategies. So we have the Chinchou, obviously, which would be necessary for this Lantern to be played. Lantern's pretty good. We're ignoring that, unfortunately. Lantern is pretty good, but Lantern and Chinchou, really the only Electric types outside of Minun and Plusle that we pulled. Makes it hard to want to play them. We did pull, I think 2 Torterras, didn't we? Yeah, 2 Torterras. and you know, the necessary cards for that Turtwigs and Grottles, and a really good ground core. We will have to see what we play. There's a lot of stuff that we can do here with this. We've got a lot of options available to us, and I will see you guys in the deck builder.
Pack number 9. Got a good rod. A lot of Natus. Oh wow, plus power is going to come back. That's used quite frequently in the progression series. All right, final pack. Let's see what we get. Anything good? Anything busted? Alternate Pupitar. Nothing that I'm too excited about. So definitely think I'm going to be playing Psychic as my core. Probably going to be playing an off color as well. I'll just have to look and see what I have, whether that be probably grass or fighting. Do not think I'm going to be running Tyranitar just because I don't want to be running Dark Energy for one Pokemon. Kind of seems like a waste unless Tyranitar is absolutely busted, which he's not. So I will see what I can put together, and I will see you guys in Deck Builder. All right, so like I said, we ended up playing mostly around Psychics, and I chose a second color, that being Grass. Primarily because these two allow me to play around with some status conditions, especially with that severe poison on Crobat. 4 damage counters between each turn is absolutely insane. So that's the big goal right there. Torterra is also a pretty good card. Sleep, being able to put something to sleep and deal damage, pretty insane. Other than that, I really just try to round out my Pokemon core with things that don't require specific energy types. So Larvitar and Pupitar, pretty good for what they are. As you can see, only need colorless energy. Spearow and Dunsparce are just in there to give me some more presence. And then Stantler, his call for family will allow me to fill up my bench. So that's going to be pretty important, especially if I pull Rare Candy early on. Then I can hopefully get into either my Crobat or my Metagross as soon as possible. As for trainer cards, we have Engineer's Adjustments, which just allows me to draw a ton. Good Rod for recovery. Interviewer's Question to allow me to get a ton of energy out. Judge, because I know that Patrick is also probably going to have these draw cards, and so Judge brings everyone's hand size back down to 4, so can kind of level the playing field if he goes insane on his first turn with drawing. Life Herb is to heal, plus power to deal a bit more damage. So I feel like we're pretty good with trainer cards. Very excited to see that we got that Rare Candy there. Hopefully we can put it to good use today. And then for energy, I went with mostly Psychic because every single Psychic Pokemon needs 1 Psychic Energy, except with the exception of Metagross, which needs 3. And then Grass, because all the Grass Pokemon need 1 as well, but they all only need 1. So I feel like we can be a little more flexible with the energy types that we have here. So all in all, I think I'm pretty excited to see how this plays out. I love playing around with status conditions, and if I can get that severe poison off on Patrick, that is going to be some sweet, sweet revenge for last week. But let's hope we can take home the win today. I will see you guys in the duel.
Alright, so here we are in the deck builder. I think this is probably the most consistent deck that we can play in this set. And again, consistency is going to be key here. Unfortunately, we cannot run Lantern Prime in our deck today. I would like to do that if it were to be possible, but unfortunately, just looking at the lineup, looking at what we pulled, just wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to work out. It was going to reduce the consistency of our deck, and it wasn't going to be worth it. Regardless, we are running a primarily ground core with a little bit of grass splashed in here for coverage. So I'm going to take you guys through the card by card and just kind of give you the understanding of what's going on here. So number 1, we have Carnivine up here. This is mainly for draw power, for search power, to get whatever energy card we might need in that situation, because the drop power itself is colorless. We can throw whatever we want on that, and then if we, for example, needed a grass energy because we wanted to attack with Carnivine, we can just draw straight into that. Or we can just place a grass energy on it, and we can use Spit Up or draw, depending on what we're trying to set up at that moment in time. The Cherubi line is really only there for Sunny Heal, so this is here just as a consistent way of healing 10 damage from whatever active Pokemon is in play. And now this is not just once per the Pokemon name. If I have both Cherim on the bench, I can heal 20 damage consistently every single turn from the active Pokemon, which just is that much better. That's a free potion every single turn. Then I'm going to skip over Grotle here. We have the Larvitar line incomplete. We have 3 Larvitar, 3 Pupitar, and 1 Tyranitar. The 1 Tyranitar is the least consistent part of that line, but even without Tyranitar, Pupitar still is able to do a decent amount of damage. And if we were able to put like 1 ground, or 1 fighting, and 2 dark type on there, then we would just need 1 other card, and we can immediately start using Hyper Beam the next time once we evolve into Tyranitar. Regardless, Pupitar will be able to do a decent amount of damage. I'm not too worried about that. Then, aside from that, we also do have the Lucario line. Now, the Lucario line is interesting. For the most part, if I start with it, then I'm going to use Bulk Up, but otherwise I'm just going to keep on Magnum Punching. It's more consistent, more damage, right from the get-go, and a lot of these Pokemon, I think, are going to be a little bit slower to get started, which is why I think running Lucario specifically is good, since it's a Stage 1 Pokemon over one of these Stage 2 Pokemon, such as the Tyranitar, for example. And speaking of that consistency, we do have Onix here. I opted to run this Onix instead of the other one. I just thought that this one is a lot more flexible. It can do more damage, and it doesn't get... it can't not attack on multiple turns, and the retreat cost for both of them was really high, so it wasn't like I was going to attack and then retreat and then attack again or something like that. So that just wasn't going to happen, and I just think having this body out there is going to be more effective than the other one. Same thing with Sudowoodo over here. Sudowoodo mostly is just going to be a starter if I can get it out there on the board, or pretty big booty in order to just allow me to build up something like a Pupitar or something along those lines. Stantler's great for looking for basics, just another searcher. I don't really care about the Mystifying Horns, but that is possible that I could use that for that confusion status. Tauros is a great search for Stantler, just to get him out there. He's very flexible, only requires 2 energy in order to do a decent amount of damage, I would say. And then, just taking a look at our Grass Core here, we have the Torterra line here. Torterra itself is a pretty good Pokemon. It does do a lot of damage. It's pretty tanky as well. I'm at 140 HP, similarly to Tyranitar, and it should be fairly consistent. The only problem I might have is getting that Grottle out there, because there's only 1 of them, whereas I have 2 Torterras and 4 Turtwigs, rather. So then I'm not going to have any difficulty with that. And because I'm running that, I'm running 4 Grass, 4 Dark, and the rest are Fighting Energy. The only Grass energies that I'm necessarily concerned with is the 1 that is required for Torterra. There's only 1 Grass energy that I need to have on Torterra. So that I'm not too concerned about. I think I'll probably be able to draw into that. Or I can use, for example, Carnivine's ability to search for it. Or alternatively, I can get into one of these trainer cards, such as Engineer's Adjustments, discard one of my fighting energies, draw 4 cards. I could Good Rod for that as well, or any of the other ones, particularly the Rare Candy, which would bypass the Grottle necessity, which is awesome. If I'm able to get Rare Candy in my hand at the start, I probably will win whatever battle that is. Judge is great in case I'm running out of cards and I really need more draw. It also is great in case James has a huge hand and I want to get rid of a lot of his cards. Cheerleader's Cheer is also similar to that. It gives me basically a +1 in card advantage because I draw 3, he draws 1, and requires 1 from me. But other than that, I think that it is useful in the sense that getting more cards in my hand is going to be very necessary for this deck. And all of my cards basically do that. And even with the discard cost of Engineer's Adjustments that I have to discard 1 energy, I can use Energy Returner and I can pick up 4 energy cards out of my discard pile. So that way I can recycle these 4 Darks and these 4 Grasses. I don't necessarily need a whole lot of them in the event that I lose them, for example. I think that this deck does have a lot of synergy. I think it's pretty cohesive. Now, are there things that I'm missing that I would like to have? Absolutely. I would love to have some primes that would work with this deck. I would love to have some more rare candies, but that's not gonna happen, obviously. But if my luck was about as good as James's, I think I'm gonna take this this battle yet again. This is my territory. We're entering into my arena. I really am fairly confident going into today's battle, and I'm going to see you guys in the battle. Alright, James, are you ready for this joy that we're going to get into, which is the Heartgold Soulsilver meta?
I think so. I'm actually quite happy with what I pulled this week. I don't know if I'm going to win, but I think it's going to be fun, especially if I can get off a couple of things that I'm very excited about.
Good. I was talking about this in my deck breakdown, but I do have a couple strategies here that I think are going to work out fairly well. But we'll see. It depends on who draws rare candy first, I guess. Okay.
Oh, did you pull a rare handy?
I'm not gonna confirm nor deny that. You're gonna find out in a couple seconds, though.
Coward. Straight into Torterra.
So I'm gonna evolve, or no, I'm not gonna evolve. I'm just gonna leech seed here. That's all I got. So I did not draw rare candy. Otherwise, I would have gone straight into a Torterra here. That would have been.
I'm gonna attach an energy and I'll call for family. I'll grab a Zubit, and I think I'm going to grab my own Turtwig.
Okay, I'm gonna guess that you have a Crobat Prime in your hand, so that's nice. I'm gonna attach another energy to Turtwig here, and I'm gonna use Ram this time.
That's fair.
Yeah. There's no point in leech seeding again because, I don't have any damage counters on me.
Mm-hmm. So what, does Leech Seed have a continuous effect?
No, it functions the same thing as like Absorb.
Oh, okay. All right, so I'm gonna evolve into Golbat.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna throw an energy onto Golbat, and then I think I'm going to call for family again. I only get one this time.
It's still pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Dunsparce.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attach an energy to Turtwig again, and I'm gonna go ahead and Ram another time.
All right.
I'm really hoping my rare candy isn't one of my prize cards. See, and
that would suck.
That's the worst though, is if one of the 10% of your deck is going to prize cards. So if there is a chance that the one card that you need might be in there at any given time, and until you search, you won't really know.
Right.
If you have a really good deck knowledge, like exactly what's in your deck, then you can probably parse out what's in your prize cards. But
yeah. I'm gonna retreat Stantler and get Golbat out here.
Figured you were gonna do that.
And then I'll mean look.
I'm gonna play a Riolu here. I'm going to attach a Dark Energy onto Riolu.
Oh, you're actually running Dark Energy.
I am running Dark Energy. And I really need to kind of stall out here a little bit. Wait, how did I get 30 damage?
I used plus power last turn.
Okay. You gotta tell me that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leech seed here. That way I don't get knocked out immediately next turn.
That's fair. Wow, this sucks. Alright, I'm just gonna mean look then.
Yeah, Larvitar's coming out here. Okay. Definitely gonna have to. There's gonna be a bleep right there. I'm gonna go ahead and leech seed. Just. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Probably should have gone for Ram. Just get 10 more damage, but it's not really gonna matter. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh wow. I think I don't want to do this, but I don't think I have a choice because you gain more advantage off of this than I do. But my hand is absolute garbage. So I'm gonna judge.
Ooh, that hurt me a little bit, but then actually helped me out a lot.
Okay. Well, because I could not do anything with my current hand. And I was like, you're gonna gain 2 cards. I'm gonna go -1, but I mean, realistically,
it just shuffles too. It doesn't even discard. So
no, it doesn't discard because I redrew one of the cards.
I mean, same. I drew one of the copies at least of one of the cards.
Yeah. Well, let me run one copy of it. So I'm gonna throw Grass Energy onto Turtwig, and I'm gonna mean look.
All right, take your prize card.
All right, cool.
Well, that's fine. I'll throw this guy out here. Ooh, I'm gonna evolve a Pupitar here. Play a Carnivine. I'm gonna attach an energy onto Carnivine here, and I think I'm just gonna kick, which does nothing because you resist.
Yeah, I resist fighting.
I mean, it's fine. I should have moved a different Pokemon in there, but that's fine.
I'm gonna throw an energy onto Dunsparce, and then I'm gonna mean look for 40 damage.
Yeah, you're gonna be doing a lot of damage here to that Riolu. That Riolu is not gonna last. I'm gonna go.
I mean, you've got a Pupitar out there, so it's only a matter of time till your Tyranitar shows up.
Yeah.
Oh, Soda Widow. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead. I was gonna say I'm gonna retreat into something else, but I have to.
Yeah, mean look.
That
Prevents
mean look is pretty
retreating.
good. That mean look is pretty good.
It's not as good as Crobat though. That's severe poison.
Yeah, I know Crobat is busted. So if you have that in your deck, which I'm assuming you do if you're running real Golbat.
Oh, of course I do.
Yeah.
It was in like my first pack, and I was like, haha.
I'm excited to see your pulls. I want to see what you got. I haven't gotten any of the trainers that I need.
Alright, I'm gonna mean look, and I'll grab a prize card. That's not what I want, but okay.
All right, I'm gonna throw Onyx out there on the bench.
Oh, you're actually running Onyx. Okay.
Yes, I am running Onyx. I'm gonna draw out power so I can pick up an energy here. Let me see where is everything located. So I do have what I need in here. It's just that I need to acquire it. So I'm gonna pick up a ground energy here.
It's just that I need to acquire it.
Yeah, I just need to grab the stuff that I need, and then we'll be rocking and rolling.
Yeah, Mischievous is really just in here so that I had more Pokemon.
I figured that's what what Onyx is in there for too. So.
I kind of figured. Well, I was considering Onyx, but I was like, okay, 3 energy? No. At least Mischievous I can do stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to Mean Look and toss it over to you. It's gonna take 4 turns of this, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm just stalling for some stuff here. So I'm gonna draw out power here. I'm gonna pick up a dark energy.
You see, he just doesn't do any damage. That's the problem.
Yeah, Golbat. I mean, basically, you've just stuck my Carnivine, which is fine because I'm just gonna keep searching with it. All right, finally, I got my card that I wanted.
Is that all you have to say about it?
That's all I have to say about that. I'm gonna draw out power again. I'm gonna pick up a Grass Energy.
Hey, how convenient. That's exactly what I just drew.
Yeah, really. I'm assuming you're running Psychic Grass.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you see I have a Grass Energy on the field right now.
I know. And I think you can understand what I'm running.
Yeah, Fighting Dark. Oh, no, you have to
Not
have Grass
exactly.
for Turtwig.
Yeah, I have Grass, Dark, and Fighting, but I guess I have so much Energy Search power that,
Yeah, I mean, well, especially with draw power. I do have Carnivine in my deck as well.
Carnivine's really nice. I'm gonna play Engineering Adjustments, discard the Grass Energy I pulled, and then draw 4.
Yeah, that card is disgusting.
It's disgusting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put a Grass Energy on Pupitar here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna draw out power. I'm gonna pick up another. Alright, knock out my Carnivine. Go for it.
At this point, I'm really just like, can you one-shot me? Speed attack does 50.
Yeah, but do I have Tyranitar to evolve it? And then one-shot your Tyranitar?
That's a good question. I can't remember what Tyranitar's attacks are either,
His
unfortunately.
attacks are pretty strong, but they require 4 energy.
Yeah, well, you have 4 energy.
I know.
It requires 1 dark
Do I
and 3
have-
colorless,
The question
so...
is, do I have Tyranitar in my hand and I just haven't bothered to evolve it to lull you into a false sense of security?
I don't know. That's a good question. I am going to... Oh, I did not succeed. That's why I need to flip a coin. Fast and loose is the way we like to play it here. So I think I am going to just Mean Look, get another prize card.
Oh, that's perfect. That's actually really nice. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll put an energy on Turtwig here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna speed attack here just to basically 2-turn your Golbat.
Yeah. Well, no, it would take 1 more turn because I resist. Oh no, I resist 20. I'm used to resist 30.
So, yeah, it's gonna do 30 damage and it'll knock out your Golbat next turn. So.
All right, I'm going to retreat
Okay.
because he has no retreat cost.
Which makes sense.
Throw Grodel out there, and
Am I getting status scummed again? Alright, I'm gonna evolve Cherum.
perhaps.
Go ahead and Sunny Heal Pupitar. I'm gonna throw another energy on the Turtwig here. I'm just not drawing exactly what I need at any point, which kind of sucks. I want to maintain that Pupitar just because he's so stacked right now. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat.
Yeah, it's a lot of energy to lose.
It is a lot of energy. I'm gonna discard the grass energy that's attached to him there. And Sudowoodo's out there, and Sudowoodo doesn't do anything. So I'm just gonna end turn here.
As per usual for Sudowoodo. Unfortunately, these Pokemon are all weak to water and not grass. Well, Onyx is weak to grass.
That's why Onyx is not out there right now.
Yeah, because I'd one-shot it. I'll Sleep Powder.
Oh, there you go. I got this card, but it's not useful right now. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna Sunny Heal here. Doesn't matter. I think you're still gonna be able to take him out next turn, but might as well
50 damage.
make it work for it.
50 damage. Yeah, I will. Oh, man, I am just drawing like hot garbage. So I'm gonna sleep powder. Hope I get something good. Oh my god, man. All right.
Yeah, no, it's not looking that much better for me here either, buddy. I'm gonna throw an energy on Pupitar again. I'm gonna go ahead and ram. Just get some damage out here, honestly.
All right.
So spread out on your guys.
I finally drew something that wasn't an energy.
I haven't drawn. My hand is just cluttered right now.
I
could use that
so
judge. To be honest,
I'm feeling the exact same
I have
thing.
so much. I have so many searchers in my deck, and I've only seen like one of them. So like that's why my discard pile is just engineer's adjustments and some energies and what you've knocked out.
Yeah, and what I just drew isn't like really useful. So I'm gonna sleep powder to one-hit KO and go ahead.
I mean, this is it for me here. Okay, doesn't really help. It's just gonna clutter up my deck even more. This sucks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put. I think I just lose here, right? Sunny Heal will bring him down to 30.
I mean, if you had put this Cherim out there, you wouldn't have.
No, but Cherim, Cherim's supposed to stay on my bench, so you can just keep on healing everything.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just lose here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll speed attack here, and then you can take the game. Just couldn't draw into anything.
Nope, I will sleep powder for the game.
Okay.
All but one of my prize cards were energy. Holy crap.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rematch here. So catch you in the next one.
Your opponent will go first. Hey, look at that.
Yeah, nice Larvitar out there, buddy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Dark Energy on Larvitar here, and just Reckless Charge you for 20.
That's fair. I could technically get myself knocked out next turn.
Good, if you.
I'm gonna throw an energy on there, and then I'm going to Mountain Eater.
That is actually good for me. I'm gonna Reckless Charge you again. Hopefully you Mountain Eater.
Okay. I'm gonna throw.
I want you to Mountain Eater this. I want you to keep doing that until I like Tyranitar shows up on my discard so I can pick it up.
Oh, what do you have, like a good rod or something?
Potentially have a good rod in my hand.
Oh, gotcha. I'm gonna judge.
Oh, you bastard! You bastard!
And then I'm gonna Mountain Eater.
Okay. Mountain Eater would be really good, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to keep up the tempo here. I'm gonna go ahead and evolve into Pupitar because that's what you gave me.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'll hammer in here. This gets a bunch of damage. You're gonna have to Mountain Eater or else you die next turn.
Yeah. Stantler. Yeah, Mountain Eater.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and attach an energy Pupitar. You die anyway.
Yeah. From speed attack.
Yep. It's good. I got the tempo this time. Oh, that's actually not that bad.
All right, we'll get Stantler out here. We're just gonna.
Do you have Metagross?
Call for family. We're gonna get a Turtwig out there, and
I am not upset about that at all.
Thinking
I like that call for family
get...
play.
We're gonna get a Zubat out there.
No way!
What?
That's awesome. That is.
You just like dry heaved into the mic. I have no idea what you're going on about.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna play that card. I'm gonna. Well, I don't want to do that because. I'll put this card on Rylu. Put an energy on Rylu. I will speed attack to knock it out. And draw.
Oh, how would you knock it out?
Your weakness, bro.
What's that?
You're weak. You're weak to ground, or well, fighting, I guess technically. I don't know what to call it. Brown.
I don't know.
Yeah, but.
Ooh boy.
You're weak
to
to
Zubat out there.
All right. If you think that that's the move.
Get energy on you. Evolve you.
Are you trying to stall out with Zubat for one turn?
Perhaps.
Okay, well, I'm going to evolve into Tyranitar here.
Yeah, I lose this one. I just straight up lose this one.
I don't know if you lose this one, but I can't Hyper Beam yet. I need a second Dark, but I will Tail Crush here and knock you out. Got a good heads. Why can't I get these like good coin flips in Progression Series? I got 1 out of 7 heads for coin flips. The last week we did it.
That's a good question. I'm just gonna attack for 10 damage and then GTFO. Well, no damage because you resist.
Yeah.
My Torterra's out
I'm
there.
gonna go ahead and evolve into Lucario here. I don't know why it is a grass energy on him. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play grass on Turtwig here, and then considering I only have one card left, and you only have one card left, so I guess this really goes neutral. But I'm gonna judge, pick up that. I'm gonna dual ball, so I get to select one basic Pokemon here, and I think the move is. I don't think it really matters, but I'm gonna grab Carnivine. That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I can get. Oh, I got 2 heads. Okay. So I'll pick up Stantler as well. I do have a Stantler. That's good to know.
What is that? Dual ball. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Carnivine on my bench, and then I will Tail Crush. Try to make you out. Yep. Excellent. This is nice. I get the actual card that I will need. I get. But your Torterra is getting pretty big, so that's gonna be a little scary.
I'm going to reaction to get Misdrevious out there.
Okay. Ooh, I don't have an energy in my hand at the moment, so I can't.
Beldum just keeps defending him, or getting out there, run, get some other fodder out there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna Tail Crush here. Oh, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect.
My only option now is to sweep 6 cards.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as I just whittle down your Torterra here, I think I get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna Land Crush for 80.
Ooh, I'm gonna put a Dark Energy on Tyranitar here. I'm gonna Dual Ball here. Grab Tauros. And I only got 1 off of that. I'm gonna Hyper Beam here, and I'm gonna discard that Grass Energy. That really hurts you, because you need at least 1. Unless you have one in your hand, which doesn't really matter then.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything, so I'll throw one onto Dunsparce, and I'll end.
Yeah, you can't even. You could have retreated, but I don't think it really matters at that point because
No, because you can one-shot anything I've got.
Yeah, I mean, this just goes to show like the difference, in when you're consistent. So, and we're moving on to game 3 then. I mean, this is it's a little bit more interesting of a set, I would say. Much more interesting than last week's.
Yeah, I did not like last week's. This week's fun.
You did not like last week because I absolutely swept you.
I didn't like last week because I had a fever of 103 and I could barely stop shaking on camera.
I'm going to go ahead and throw an energy on Larvitar here, and I'm going to Reckless Charge.
All right. I'm going to throw a Grass Energy on there, and I'm going to Leech Seed.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and throw a Fighting Energy on Sudowoodo, and going to Mountain Eater here. I think that's the move.
I think that was the move.
Yep, that Grass Energy might have helped you out. I don't know.
All right, I'm going to Leech Seed again.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and throw a Ground Energy on Larvitar again here. And let's see. I Mountain Eater here, or a Reckless Charge here that puts me at 20. You ram next turn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to evolve into Pupitar. I'm going to hammer in.
Ooh,
so, because even if you Leech Seed here, I still knock you out and win. Unless you get another basic.
Nope, didn't get another basic. That's all you.
Wow, this is... I didn't expect the 3rd game to go that quickly.
Yeah, no, my hand is currently 4 Psychic Energies, a Golbat, a Metang, and a Torterra.
That was an interesting set of battles right there. I mean, just the change, like when you had exactly what you needed, you destroyed me. Kind of. I put up a fight.
Listen, dude, if you do the thing and you do it right and you don't screw it up, it works. It just works.
It just works. Well, okay, so what was your strategy here? Like, walk me through it.
So my strategy was basically to fiddle around with status conditions. I had 2 Pokemon I really wanted to get out there, those being Torterra and Crobat. I did have a rare candy, and then Metagross is in there just because. Then obviously Stantler's there to flood the field. I had the engineering thing that allowed me to draw a bunch of cards, the trainer card. I did have a rare candy. I had the one that you look at the top 8 cards of your deck and grab all the energy cards out of there. I just didn't draw into those. I did have the rare candy in game 1 and 2, but never was in a scenario in which I could use it. Obviously, this game, if I had rare candy, would have been fantastic because I would have, not lost, at least not yet. But yeah, I had a ton of draw power. I had a lot of cards that allowed me to search, and I just did not see them in games 2 and 3, and that was the problem.
Yeah, that's tough. My strategy revolved around Torterra and Tyranitar and just getting them out there, to just do a bunch of damage. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Next week we're gonna be hitting up Black and White, so we're not gonna be setting that one up into two different metas like we did these last 2 weeks. So we'll be spending 1 week only in Generation 5. If you guys like this kind of content, if you want to see us do some kind of history of the Pokemon trading card game or something along those lines, do comment that down below. We will take a look into that, because as we're moving towards the end of Season 2 of Draft Mode, we are looking for something else to continue on with. So do let us know if you guys have any suggestions regarding that, and we will catch you guys next week.
Sure, guys. Have a good week.